February 20th, which means it's time for another one of Mojo's Tuesday Timeless Talks. And today we'd like to welcome our host guest, Sapna Yadala.
Thanks, Abby. Tomorrow and Thursday, Panthers, will be testing days for Telpaz. If you're supposed to test, please be sure to find out your room and be there to take your test. You will be testing in the same room for both days.
And those of you who are not testing will report to school in time for 6th period on both days.
And speaking of Thursday, the decathlon team is going to state, so make sure to wish all of us good luck.
Johan, what's the weather like for this week?
Alright, Panthers, this week we're getting a little warmer weather, with our low being 44 and our high being 86, with partly cloudy skies most of the week. Now, why did the lobster blush? Because it saw the ocean's bottom. Back to you.
And Jace, what do we have going on this week?
Thank you. Alrighty, Panthers, we got a lot going down this week. Tonight, come out to the field house and show some support to our men's basketball team in their first round of the playoffs. They play against Eastwood at 7 p.m. Our softball team will be playing against Fort Saugon this evening starting at 5. And then Friday will be very busy. The track team will be competing in El Paso. The gymnastics team will be competing at a district qualifying meet at OHS. Our soccer teams will be taking on Odessa High at the Ratliff Stadium, and the ladies play at 5:30 and the guys play at 7:30. The baseball team will be in a tournament in McKinney this Thursday through Saturday, and the softball team will be competing in a tournament this Thursday through Saturday in Midland. The girls golf team will be competing at the Midland Tall City Golf Tournament this Friday and Saturday, and the tennis team will compete in Midland Tall City Invitational at Midland College this Friday and Saturday. Back to you.
For this week's interview, we have two members of the Mojo Theater, Caleb Burton and Emily Vanderford, in preparation for their play, Mrs. Packard.
Can you please introduce your character?
So I play Elizabeth Packard, who is actually a real person, and she was wrongfully put in an asylum by her husband.
Can you briefly describe the plot of the play?
So it's about a real person in a real asylum, and it's about Elizabeth trying to escape it.
And what challenges do you believe will come up in preparation for the play?
I think a big challenge is just there's a lot of stage combat, and the costumes are really big 1800s costumes, so working around that is pretty difficult.
Have you and the others worked on any productions with similar themes or styles in the past?
We've worked on a lot of plays that have feminism aspects, but nothing in this period before, or similar plots.
Thank you. Can you introduce your character?
I play Andrew McFarland in the play. He cares for the patients in the asylum. That's all I really want to talk about.
How have you and the others been preparing for the play?
We've been working since 4:15 to 6:15 every day since around January, and we've also had some Saturday rehearsals as well to get prepared.
Can you share any interesting parts of the production?
I'd just say there's a lot of tense scenes in the play. Keeps you on your toes. So,
How does the set differ from others?
one thing I like about the set and that differs from other people's is that in a scene, we do change the whole type of feel of it right in front of your eyes. So that's pretty cool, I guess.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's all for this week's interview. Now back to you.
And this Friday, we will have our faculty basketball game, when your fellow students take on members of our faculty in the game to win it all.
This week's student shout-out goes to Lainey Cobb for being an overachiever and excelling in everything she does. Congrats, Lainey.
And last week's MVP teacher, Mr. Watson, comes nominated from our decathlon team.
If you have questions, want to recommend someone for a shout-out, or interested in being part of our show, email us at...
And that's it for this week's segment of Tuesday's Timeless Mojo Minutes.
Have a good day, and go Mojo!